like coming to Vegas. There's all kinds of events going on, right? And like you said, there's a lot of distractions. It's kind of different than what we're used to, right? When we have our motorhomes at the racetrack, we don't normally leave the racetrack very much. We're kind of stuck in our bubble, and that is what it is. It gives you a little bit different perspective and kind of breaks up the norm, which I like.
We're set to go for 400 miles in the Las Vegas desert. Green flag.
Last time we saw you guys was in Daytona. Had a really good race car. Thought that we were gonna have a shot to win it. Led a lot of laps. Overall, solid weekend. Not the finish we wanted, but you can do everything right there and still end up in a mess at the end of it. And wrecked getting in turn one on the final lap and came home P26. So results sucked. Didn't show the speed and the capability that we had in our race car and the day, how we had planned it all out. But I feel like that's kind of been the MO for our season so far. We've had really good cars. We've been able to run really well, really consistently, but we don't have the finishes on paper to show it right now. Since then, we were in Atlanta, had a good day going, came home P19 with the front end knocked off of it. Then we went to Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Had a pretty good day going. Strategy played out pretty close to what we wanted it to. Came home P17. So I felt like that was a really solid day. A huge step in the right direction, in my opinion, with our road course program and our Toyota Camrys, and being able to find grip and speed, being able to really drive it. I feel like the effort and the studying and all of the work that I put in the off season as far as the driver's side, learning how to drive the race car a certain way and really what to look for balance wise to have a really good day. We executed it well. The prep is the same but different. Spending more hours on the simulator, spending more hours looking at our data through SMT, spending more hours looking at film, onboards, trying to study what some of the top guys like SVG are doing, how they're getting in the braking zones, how they're letting their car roll, the tendencies on their setup of how free they are, how tight they are to manage the tire. And that was the first race for us with the 750 horsepower package this year as well, and high tire wear. So with that, you could feel it a little bit as far as the 750 package, but not as much as what we've been able to feel at Phoenix the following week. How do you want to be known? Yes, I want to be known as John Hunter Nemechek, the race car driver, but I also like doing things outside the box. I like being able to go to events. I like being able to showcase what we do here in NASCAR and being able to I guess, cross-pollinate in a sense through different communities, different events, whether it's sporting, music, whatever it may be. So we'll have some special guests here today at Las Vegas. It seems like it always brings out some very popular special guests, which is super neat. Kind of reminds me of the 500, right? There's a lot of people that live here, a lot of celebrities, things of that sort, and it's neat to be able to bring them out and again, showcase what we do. How are you? Thank you. How are you guys? I'm pumped for today.
Good. Group one.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay. Cool.
Hi there.
Hello.
Your team owner said this week that he definitely wants to go to a third car in 2027. Has he talked to you and Eric about potentially what your thoughts on or what the third driver should look like?
Not necessarily. We've had conversations about the third car and I guess the direction that can take the organization and things of that sort. But it's more for myself to be focused on what I'm doing presently and driving as hard as I can every single week and trying to get the most potential out of our 42 group right now. So to answer your question, no, we haven't really had discussions on who or what or if this happens. All I really know is that we'll be 3 cars next year.
How cool was it to do the Blippi thing with just being a dad now?
Yeah, it was really cool. it was, I would say my excitement level at first, like it was kind of hard for me to get going in that environment, right? But feeding off of Blippi's energy was absolutely amazing. We got to take a selfie video with Blippi in the hauler, talking to Aspen and Penelope. So I'm sure that they'll be pumped about that. I mentioned to Aspen that I was going to be shooting some content with Blippi this weekend, and she wanted to come. She wanted to be here for it and really enjoy that moment. She was super stoked about it. So I can't wait to see the footage come out, but didn't know that I had an acting career. Let's put it that way.
Hello, Aspen. Hello, Penelope. It's me, Blippi. Yeah, your good friend Blippi. And you know, I heard that you two have seen Blippi videos before. Well, anywho, I thought I would make a video right now for you two, your very own Blippi video. Yeah, I heard right now that you are at a horse show. Wait, are the horses running and jumping and doing tricks? Ah! Well, anywho, I hope you're having an awesome time at the horse show. You know, I'm having an awesome time too, because I basically met the most awesome dad in the world. It's your dad! Hey! Hope you're having a fun day! Woohoo! You know, I'll tell you a secret. Your dad's gonna be in the Blippi video!
Let's go!
Wow! Bye-bye! Woo! I really like Las Vegas! Thanks, man. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Crush it, win it. Yeah.
I like coming to Vegas. There's all kinds of events going on, right? And like you said, there's a lot of distractions. Last night we were able to go to the Las Vegas Golden Knights hockey game. The atmosphere, the energy, all of it was super exciting. I don't know if I've been in an environment that has been that loud without having race cars running, but just super neat experience. We got to go on the ice afterwards, do some content capture, walk around on it, being able to show off the jersey that I was able to get from the Golden Knights, custom 42 Nemechek jersey. So that one will be framed and hung up in the house here soon.
Do you, watching what happened the first 3 races of the season, seeing another driver in a Toyota finish that way, does that change any way you're looking at just the season, knowing that the manufacturer, you guys have speed as far as the Toyotas go?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, not much has changed from the Toyota side, right? Chevrolet introduced a new body. Ford had some changes on their body as well. So it's a whole kind of change as far as that goes. Toyota has stayed the same. We haven't had any body updates over the last couple years. We're still the same Toyota Camry. And I feel like the perspective that I have with that is the capability is there, right? The capability is there to go win races at Daytona Super Speedway, Atlanta, 1.5 miles that races like a super speedway, but kind of more of a downforce car, and then COTA, which is a road course, right? And then you look at Phoenix as well, with the 20 last weekend, another Toyota, and they had the speed, dominated the race, and finished second, right? So the capability is definitely there. How we get to that point is another discussion, right? I feel like with that, we have been able to really like push ourselves and gain momentum and really get our cars better into a place where I feel like I have the capability to push it harder and still have the capability there without stepping over the edge and backing it in the fence or spinning out or whatever it may be. What's up, man? How are you?
Man,
Nice
great,
to meet
man.
you.
My first race, man.
Heck yeah.
Coming to check it out.
I'm excited.
Man.
You picked a good one.
Yeah.
You picked a really good one to come to.
Definitely.
This place is really cool. It's it'll get super slick, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like driving on ice towards the end of a run. But slip and slide around, and the wind is going to be tricky today with how big the gusts and stuff are.
So what's the biggest factor? Wind, how slick it is?
Wind, how slick it is. Our cars ride really low to the ground, right? So like, imagine if you have 2 fat guys in the back and it's bottoming out the shocks, right? In like a regular street car. We try and get to that point to start like a run before we pit, to where as tire pressures builds, it builds up, and this place is really rough. So try not to bottom out the shocks to where it like makes the car want to spin out.
Is that different in different speedways? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really hard here just because of how big the bumps are.
Okay.
Whereas like next week we go to Darlington and there's hardly any bumps, but it's super high tire wear.
Right.
So yeah, it's
so
pretty
every
cool.
track has its.
Yes. Yeah, its characteristics. Yeah, every one of them is different.
Car's pretty good, guys. We were top 5 on all averages yesterday. I don't want to jinx it for today, but feeling pretty good about it. Really, all the Toyota camp looks pretty solid. Qualifying, that's on us. We're trying to learn, man. We're getting better and better. Yeah, obviously, wind is going to be a bear today. It's going to be hot, slick. Tires are wearing out. Should be a fun day.
Let's have a good one, guys. Just execute the way that we know how, right? Just under 100%, no more. Eliminate all mistakes that we possibly can, myself included, and let's go forward. Obviously, our qualifying effort, like Travis said, didn't put us to where we wanted to be or the speed that we have in our race car this weekend. So just stay on top of it all day.
Pace cars on pit road. We're set to go for 400 miles in the Las Vegas desert. Green flag.